Hey, yo. What's up, everybody? Real quick, give a shout out to Razor Ramon. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Scott Hall. My man passed away a couple days ago. Wrestling was big when I was a kid. Absolutely loved Razor Ramon. I loved The Outsiders. I loved it when he was in NWA. In the NWO, he played an amazing bad guy. Rest in peace, my friend. Hate to see you go. That being said, what's up, everybody? Good to see you. Carolina Keith, Professor Simp Keith, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. Good to see you. Welcome back to Crypto After Dark, where we talk about crypto after dark. Hope everyone's been having a good day. Got some shit lined up for you here. We're going to talk a little bit about stable coins and see what's going on. We're going to talk a little bit about the market. I'm going to take over some charts and see what we can dabble in. Does anything look good enough to buy? Does anything look bad enough to sell? I don't know. What do you guys think? Hope everyone's been having a wonderful week. We got a solid hour tonight instead of the two 30-minute streams. I kind of like the hour, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, I've been super thrilled with the 30-minute streams. It's in and out, it's fast-paced, and it keeps me excited. You guys probably don't know this, but there was a time when we did streams that lasted 2.5 or 3 hours, right? Oh my God, I struggle busted. And I don't know if I could do that anymore. Maybe once or twice a year we'll do that, but not right now. So if you haven't done so real quick, go hit like. Hit the subscribe button while you're there. Hit your notification bell so you don't miss anything. Why do I say that? Because some people miss this stuff. Say, oh, I didn't know it was on. Well, hey, hit the notification bell. Just like that, your shit's up and running. And I don't have to say, hey, bro, your internet is trash. So don't be that guy. Okay, who else here real quick? And we'll get to the charts. I like to say hey to everybody. Why? Because you guys make the show, not me. At the daiquiri shop, though. Let's fucking go, Big Deck says. I like it. Win Mullet, what's up, brother? He's in North Texas, NOLA Light. Okay, good deal. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Frank? What's up, Rays? Pepper. Bro. Everyone, real quick, give a round of applause to Pepper, bro. Come on. Man sent me a bottle of sake. Ooh, shit. He sent me a bottle of sake. Oh, but you know what's going to happen. Ooh. Let's give her a sniff here and see what she smells like. Oh boy, let's get a glass. Oh yes, let's get a glass. Let's get us an ice metal ball. Why? Because hey, that's how I like to do it. An ice ball. I don't like my ice to melt to my whiskey and water it down. Cause I ain't no bitch. Draco, where you at? Ooh wee. All right. A little sake. What is a little sake? All right. Let's put that back away before it causes trouble. Where was I? Pepper, good to see you, brother. Thank you for the sake. Frog with a hat, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Brett Walker, what's up, dude? Educated dummy. That's an educated dummy. Thor's Hammer, what's up, my friend? Looking forward to Keith, PhD, Tits University, Candleology 101. Let's fucking go. That's dope. I like that. Candleology is pretty good. Capitana, what's up? Eric Phillips, good to see you. Ron Poteet, Raging Beagle, that's an angry dog. Cheyenne, good to see you. She's over from the Strong Block Discord channel. Good to see you. Also on Twitter. J1ZO, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Electric motherfucking Ken. Nate Lambo. Jonathan Brown, Radio Rice. Fonzie Unit, that's a dope name. The Mayor, Danny Deep Pockets, Danny Carney, what's up? Glenny Thymus, dope name. Digital Al, what's up? Shorty Guzman, Arturo Rugg. For Rugg. Okay, not bad. Good smoky flavor. I like it. Ken just shot up the Patreon link, by the way. If you haven't been on Patreon before, right here's the Patreon page. Hop on over. It's $8 or $16, and it gets you full or half access to the Discord, whichever one you decide you'd like. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But right here's our Patreon page, and Ken just linked it for you right there. Carbon Crypto, what's up, dude? Oh, fucking Tony, bro. Gabo. That's a dope name. Maybe Gabo. Gabo sounds funnier though. Drinking a homemade mojito with you right now. Okay, Juan Pablo, let's go. What's up, brother? JJ, it's Japanese whiskey. Same difference, bro. Whatever. I like to call it sake just because it makes me feel better. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Hit the like button, grab a drink. No excuses. Do it for the culture. Oh, for the culture. Let's spice our drink up a little bit, shall we? And we shall. Ooh, yeah. There we go. A little bit of extra juice in there. Just a little something for the culture. Give her a stir here. Make some noise so you know I'm really drinking here. Perfect. Cheers, Tony. Bad motherfucker, bro. Oh my God, it's way better. Oh, dude, that's way better. It's a good base. That's what you guys were telling me. Add a little mixer to it. Man, holy crap, I might have a new favorite whiskey. Wow. That stuff is good, you guys. Whoo, goodness. We're going to talk about that more as we go. Push them likes. Thank you, JJ Dillinger. Good to see you, Mr. Dick. When meet up for the Carolinas people, bro? We can work on it. Let's talk about it in the Discord. We'll get another Discord group started. After this Vegas one's up, we go to Vegas on April 24th, 23rd. Then we'll talk about moving over to doing a state meet, going over to the East Coast, doing things like that, because I want to meet you guys locally too, because I'm right here in the Carolinas. You know what I'm saying? So that's everybody. 60 people on, 53 likes. Let's start talking. What do I think about stable coins? Well, a lot of these stable coins made a humongous move up, and it went up really, really far, really, really fast. Because of that, I instantly started thinking, hey, man, this is full bear market, right? Everything sprinted up. Everything. USDT, UST, the Luna protocol, USDC sprinted up, DAI sprinted up, multiple of them just shot right on up. And it got me thinking, well, is that everyone pulling their money out of the market and going to something else? Maybe, but I wasn't positive about that. So what we're seeing now is there was a movement happening from stables to legacy coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, back to cash, back to Bitcoin and Ethereum, back to stables, and it's bouncing back and forth between those three. The total market cap has been going down, losing money coming out of the cap. Where's it been going? Well, into cash. People have been spending their money, right? They can get crypto.com cards. They can get Coinbase cards. They can actually spend their money. Whether or not they know what they're doing is not the point. The point is they can do it. So if that's the case, some money's been coming out. Now they're going to want to make more. That's what got me thinking. People who are actually making money, in crypto and actually being able to spend it are going to want to make more, because we had that same feeling when we went to Vegas, right? We went to Vegas paid for with crypto. Hey, we went, I used my crypto.com card for everything. Crypto.com card the whole way. Paid for the flights, the hotel, all the gambling was all paid for with crypto. It was awesome. Dinner was great. But they got me thinking, people are going to want to make more after they spend it. They're not just going to walk away. They're going to get back in it. What's up, Oculus? Good to see you, man. He was drinking Japanese whiskey. Hibiki. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Just join. What you drinking? Hold on, JJ. Pepper sent me this. Hibiki Suntory Whiskey, Japanese Harmony, a meticulous blend of the finest selection of whiskeys. All right. Here's the box. I actually saved the box because I thought it was dope. How cool is that? Cool box. By the way, this is the last stream with the whack camera. I have a new camera, and I just got some equipment in. So after the stream, during the Zoom, I'm going to set the new equipment up. Either way, what I see now is this rising wedge is formed on USDC, and it appears to be holding it very solidly. Now, what happens with rising wedges? We have two things. Number one, we can either fail south here, which doesn't appear to be happening at the moment, where we come down and move up and fail south, test the bottom of the trend line, and pull way back, okay? That's option one, which doesn't appear to be happening right now. Option two, we get more price action up, and it slaps the trend line again and fails, and slaps it one more time and breaks loose and goes farther. Possibly happens. Can't say that it's not gonna. It hasn't failed yet. Option three, we come up, slap the trend line one more time and fail. Retest and then fail really hard. This would be extremely good for the market. Why? Because this would be money coming out of stable coins and getting back into other coins. Anything. I don't necessarily care whether that's Bitcoin or Ethereum or shit doggy coins. I don't care. I want the money to come back into the market and not to sprint away. And here's what I mean by money coming out of the market and sprinting away. If you go down here to the total market cap, clearly money's been on the run out. Right? That's losing market cap. We're down to 1.7 trillion after hitting 3 trillion. If you can do the quick math on that, folks, that's about 50%. So 50% of the money left already. Where did it go? Where did it go, everybody? It went to cash or other investments such as bonds, perhaps gold, precious metals. Maybe they put the money in Forex, or maybe they just spent it. Again, if that's the case, people are going to want to get back in and make some more money because it feels really good to do well. Problem. We're not in that big bull run like we were before. And if we're not in that big bull run like we were before, what's going to happen to all those people that sprint to get back in? They're going to get rocked. And I don't want that to be us, so let's go a little farther here. He said the Yamazaki is good too. Ooh, Yamazaki, talk dirty to me. Don't stress it, guys. Made it. What's up, Luce Jr.? Good to see you. Red pill, blue pill. What's up, brother? For sure. Good ass whiskey. All right, appreciate it. Japanese, arigato. Yep. Let's see. Optimistic Matt says howdy. What's up, brother? Homemade mojitos and Adidas MFers say what we don't have to. Says we don't have range. Who says we don't have range? I hear you. That's pretty good. All right. Looking at the total market cap, we're clearly under trend right here. Haven't broken. Just break the trend line and show me something. But it hasn't done it yet. So you guys get where I get the hesitation to say no, right? This clearly hasn't broken trend yet. So I immediately get pause, everyone. Immediately. This is not a rocket. It's not. So far, it looks like crap. And I don't want you guys to get suckered into buying that. Don't be the dummy who buys under the trend and then has it fail on them and fall far, right? Be smart here. This very well could fail more. We could lose more of the market cap. Where's support at? If this level fails, we have support down here at 1.5 trillion. If that fails, we have more support down here at 1.3 trillion. But damn, dude, that would be really bad, wouldn't it? Also, cautiously look here. Shoulder, head, shoulder, drop, retrace, one more drop. There could be another fall in here, okay? Be smart. It very well could happen to you. Yes, we have a bit of a double bottom here, but that's kind of incomplete. That's kind of incomplete. We haven't got proof of anything yet, right? Okay, so let's be smart. You guys like the puke gif, clearly. I've been saving that one. I didn't use it on the last couple of streams. Now, I showed you USDC. USDC had this massive run up, and all I showed you first was just the rising wedge at the top. But look how far this thing went. Made a humongous run. All right, look at that. Goodness. All the way up to 1414. It very well could break one more time and go up to 3.71% of the market. Okay. I think I know Keith's new favorite GIF. That's right. Travana says, dude, almost. Evening, Nick. Good to see you, brother. Cheers. I'm sipping on some Hornitos tequila. I've got Japanese whiskey, bro. Not going to lie. That's good shit. Ooh, boy. That's trouble. That's trouble. OV almost took me out. Nick's here. We can start now. Everybody give Nick a round of applause. He just showed up. Thank you for joining us, Nick. Once Terry gets here, we'll have everybody here, right? All right. So that was USDC. I have zero faith that this thing falls. I'm still waiting on it to make another move up. If it fails, excellent. What do our other indicators look like? All kind of rolling over on the daily, aren't they? That MACD doesn't look very good, does it? That RSI, not great. So that looks like it wants to keep falling to me, but one step at a time. USDT, still in this big channel that we talked about before. Similar rising wedge. In fact, the more this plays out, the more we can see our trend line probably needs to be down here. All right. Clearly, we're still in it. Let's see what happens here. This could fail. looks worse than USDC. And why do I say that? Looking at the indicators, they don't look great. If we scroll back here and look, you'll see that this one didn't make that humongous break and run like USDC did. USDT, in fact, got stuck in Sniper's Alley. If it had went up farther, our take profit lines were way up here at 6.5%, 7% dominance. 7% of most of the money would have went there. Ouch. That'd have been almost 100% gains. Almost 100% gains for USDT. Okay? That would have hurt, wouldn't it? That'd have been a lot of money left the market and went to stables. So, if you're asking me, it's right on the edge for stables. We very much could get a rise and drop here and a big pullback. And I believe most of that money will probably go to legacy coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum first, which is great. That means eventually it's going to come to some alts. That's the way the cycle tends to work. Problem, it hasn't happened yet. So pump the brakes on hurrying up and buying. I just don't see a ton of charts that look great. That's my take on stables, and I'm sticking to it. Now, if everyone would put up some charts that you want to look at, we'll get to it here. I'll try to write them all down, and we'll get to each one of them one by one. While that's happening, we'll go over a couple things that I think need to get brought up. First things first, let's go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin still holding this pennant right here at the bottom of this head and shoulders formation that better not fail because it's going to get ugly if it does. Still got a pennant here. Still holding strong. Just hasn't broken loose just yet. RSI, MACD, both kind of sideways here. Holding pattern, it's very close to doing something. What is that? Well, we're going to find out. Pivots, right on the pivot. This is so close, but not quite there yet. It's right on the bitter edge of doing something, but it hasn't done it yet. So be careful here. All right, I see FTM. I see Flux and Luna. By the way, everyone, if you're on here and you're in the Discord and you're a unlimited member, we're going to have a fantasy football league when football season starts back up. It's going to be $20 a pop. Nick right there, Papa Nick Fresh, is going to start it. He'll put a thing up for everyone to put their money into the pool. He's an admin. Don't be a bitch. He's not going to steal your money. And if he does, I'll be happy to cover it. But we're going to have a fantasy football league. If there's enough people, we'll do 2 of them or 3 of them or whatever. Just thought I'd put that out there for everyone if you want to be involved. We're very talkative and open with everyone in our Discord group. There's almost 2,600 people in there right now. If you want to join it, right here you go. Scroll on down. Right here is Discord. You just click on the link right here, and it'll pull it up for you. And this is what it'll look like, folks. Right here is our assassin chat. We have general chat, Mafia, Unlimited. We have NFTs. We have a DAO room, miners room. We have a business and a real estate chat. Okay. We have just an admins. That's where we talk on the background. You guys can't see that one. Sorry. I put up Twitter posts. We have a sports chat in case you want to talk shit to everyone. We have formerly had a rugs and scams and Ponzi list, which you can't see right now, but you can see it's still there. I just took it away. Charts. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of charts, folks, constantly nonstop. We do this all day and night long, okay? Never stops. Instructional videos and live streams are posted up here as well. 2,595 people. I was wrong, not 2,600. But close, okay? It's free for the general members. $8 gets you about 60% access. $16 gets you full access, and it's nonstop. Nick says $100 minimum. We'll see. That's a lot. He says, you take EBT? It says $20 is negotiable. All right. I understand Nick wants to do it for more than nothing. I get it. Waves. Anyway, we're very involved with our Discord. We're in there talking a lot. I try to answer everybody's messages. Some of them I miss, and I'm sorry. If I miss them, just try me again, and I'll get back to you. It's nothing personal, I promise. I got a lot of people talking to me at one time. H-bar. GRT. MKR. I like this when you guys pop off these ones I don't normally look at because then it gets me thinking about them. I like that. Rune. Because it gives me an opportunity to rethink what I'm doing. By the way, anyone who's in the Discord that's here, I'm not going to be in there much tomorrow. I've got a family day lined up with one of my kids. I'll be out with him most of the day. So if I'm not in there talking a lot, don't get stressed out. It's just because I'm busy doing something with the fam. He's out of school tomorrow, and we got stuff lined up already. When you got your kids out of school, hang out with them. I understand a lot of times I'm in there talking and I'm not hanging out with them a lot, so it's important to spend some time with the family. Dag. I'm de-stressing lately. I'm not doing more. I'm doing less. Got Quant already. HNT. What else we got? XHV. EOS and Zeal. Yeah, EOS and I need to talk about Zeal. Drip's a scam, brother. I'm not gonna chart that one. Said you can't even take a shit for $16. That's pretty good. I run it through Yahoo, so cash. Okay, but we can probably do crypto though, right? We'll figure it out. That's about that. We'll figure it out. Oh boy, Davey, what's up, brother? He said best Discord I've been a part of. Well, awesome, brother. Good, glad to have you. He said XRP for the fantasy league. That's the worst one to take. Stackos. All right. BAT. Oh, there's a good one. We haven't looked at BAT in a really long time. Let's have a look at that one, Cheyenne. Let's start there. Let's do BAT first because I haven't looked at that one in a while. And I keep forgetting about BAT. BAT gets forgotten. Let's have a drink real quick. Hey, man. That shit's good. Got a smoky flavor and a smoky aftertaste. Not too much bite. It's just about right. It's good stuff, and I like that. I like that about a whiskey when it's not knock you down, kick you in the nuts hard. That's good. I like a good sipping whiskey. Four Roses is that way. If you never had Four Roses, I have Four Roses over here too. Yeah, Four Roses bourbon. Just a neat bourbon right here. Just you can just drink neat or on the rocks is Four Roses. It's not very good for mixing, right? It's just a neat whiskey, a neat bourbon. I have very many over here to choose from. So there's an expansive collection. Okay, analyzing here. We're in between pivots and R1. That's good. You may have a short-term pullback because of that, but R1 is up at 92 cents. So that's fully open right now where 382 is. It's over the 8 and the 21. That's good. You got a positive cross. MACD is pointing up. That's good, but it's not quite bullish yet. So that's why we might get some short-term pullbacks. RSI, kind of high, kind of spiky. And because of that, might pull back down some right here and catch some right around 54 or so on RSI. And it's at 61 right now. So like I said, some short-term pullbacks may happen. But again, 382 is up there at 92 cents. And I do think that's a solid target. If it can break 382, which is 92 cents, and you're looking at $1.05 at least. And why do I say $1.05? Because even if I put this in linear mode, we're still going to come at around $1.31 or 91, and that's I bet that pivot's right in there. Yep, R2 is right there at about $1.02. So $1.02 to $1.05 becomes a good target if you can break 92. That's going to be a crucial level. So one thing at a time there. But this is one of the better looking charts I've seen. Let me mark that for BAT. FTM. Let's start busting through some of these because there's a lot of them. I don't believe we're going to get through all these. FTM broke through a lot of barriers here. I don't like that. Let's size this out a little better here. Take that off. Let's remove the pivots because it's under S1 and S2 and still a bit of a falling knife. Yeah, that doesn't look great off first hand right there. That seems to be failing at every level. Where's support? Yeah, it's breaking through support right now. That's not good for FTM. This better hold 98 cents, which it looks like it's heading towards, or form a double bottom where it's at. If this thing can stay right here, and it's super close to failing though. $1.17 doesn't look like it's going to make it. NGMI, y'all. Not going to make it. Doesn't look great. Oh, China Matt said there's a tits move going on BAT. Let me back up. Thank you, Matt. Listen, when China Matt speaks right there, you shut up and listen. No questions asked. When he speaks, I'm going to listen to that shit. Someone very important told me one time, when there's smarter people, keep yourself surrounded by people smarter than you. Okay? China Matt's one of those dudes. Look at here. He's exactly right. See this right here? This. What happens is the 100s crossing through the 200 at the same time. These moving averages are converging. When moving averages converge, you tend to get price action moving back towards the conversion. And that's exactly what's happening right here. This is a tits move. And because of this tits move may fail right here, okay? This is going to be a lot of a barrier to break. And this just happens to be right at the 382 level, right at about 90-ish cents. So be very careful. This thing very much could run up here, hit this level, and then fail. All right? Right back down. At the same time, you're getting tits moves back here where the 8's pushing through the 50 and the 21's about to try to do the same thing. Willing to bet you China Matt's right here. I bet it fails this level and ranges back and forth right here a little bit. So while it looks good, there is a tits move going on. Thank you, China Matt, for catching that one. That's awesome. Danny Deep Pockets right there just shared the private classes. Have private consults one-on-one with anybody who would like it. Right here's that page. This is Calendly. It's also on 786unlimited.com. You just got to scroll down a little farther. Right here. This is actually an embedded website, so you can do everything right here. Or you can just click on the links and it'll take you to it. But right here's the page, all right? You can go through here and book a time. I don't have anything open until May 28th. And then in June, I have some times open, okay? It's almost 2.5 months away. Sorry. That's how booked up things get when people want private consults, okay? Sorry. Yeah, so let's be careful on that. Again, tits move, may get hung up here. Thank you, China Matt. I'm taking 50% profits at that tits crossing all day, Papa Nick says. There you go, folks. If FTM fails, FTM3S, which is the short coin is what he's saying, he would buy short coins. Yeah, tits move happening here too. Look, 50 blowing through the 100. I'm sorry, the 200 getting blown through by the 100. Only you didn't get that price action back up yet. You see that? Interesting. If this doesn't correct and come back up, it's going to continue failing and find a floor and eventually reverse, but it hasn't happened yet. Okay? These things need to be tested. These crossings need to be tested, and it hasn't tested yet. So if it doesn't, I would assume an eventual correction upward, at least toward this trend line again. 83 people on, 77 likes. If you would, go hit like real quick. That'll push the algorithm up, and we'll get more people on here, and YouTube will appreciate that and move us up in the line for us. Okay? We've averaged about 20 new subscribers a day, which is pretty awesome, or about 600 a month. That's cool. I would prefer if we got 100 a day and 3,000 a month. The more likes and the more comment stuff we get, the farther they push us up, okay? I know it's cool and all, but we haven't got there yet. Also, we've got over 11,000 followers on Twitter now. We move about 40 a day on Twitter. So that's growing a little faster. So that's why I try to use it a little more, because there's more action going on Twitter. Whether or not those people agree with me or hate me or love me, there's action there. Okay. FTM, no for the moment. Let's go to Flux. Just happen to have it right there. Flux looks completely different, doesn't it? Fiddling around with the 200, you bounced right off of it. Interestingly enough, all the moving averages are pinching and converging down to one spot here. We're holding the 200 moving average. That's good. MACD's upward, but not bullish yet. RSI's upward, but under the 50. As you see, it's driving sideways in a bit of a pennant. This is hitting a pinch point here, folks. Hitting a pinch point. It broke this trend line here, but now it's just moving sideways. So these moving averages are also out of order. You would want this 50 moving average, the yellow line, to be above the 100, and it's not like that right now. It's the other way around. We need those to flip. If those flip, that would be bullish. That would be bullish, and we could go farther. However, it hasn't done it yet. So we may see these moving averages pinch down a little farther. One step at a time. Flux doesn't look terrible here. It also isn't quite ready yet. They're still going sideways, and because it's sideways, it's not up. If it's not moving up, I'm not buying. I don't buy sideways trades. Why? Because they don't make me any money, and they tie up my capital. So, for the time being, no on Flux. Luna. Luna's been a stellar performer. However, I was just looking at this before the stream. As we see here, we've got a bit of a head and shoulders forming up here. There is a trend line that it's trying to hold. That's good. But as you see, it's in between the 8 and the 21 into the wait a minute zone. It's failing a pivot line. I already know this because I looked. Failed R1. It appears to be heading back toward the pivot unless it can hold this trend line. If it can hold that trend line, excellent, okay? But it hasn't done it yet. One step at a time, okay? Let's be careful here, all right? I don't want to see this thing fail on you and bust everybody up right here. Luna did really well. Don't get me wrong. Same time, baby steps. Everything else is down except like less than 1% of charts. So be careful. Capitana says, hey, Keith, you ever do any leverage during sideways market? BTC and ETH had some leverage trade opportunities in the past weeks, or do you always wait for an uptrend? I would absolutely enjoy moving and buying, selling on a low time frame, only I don't always have the time. I prefer to do that on Forex because it's more consistent, okay? Even though I can make more money on crypto, the Forex money is pretty consistent. So I like the consistency there, and I'd rather go do it there. However, there are absolutely good setups for you to do on especially legacy coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Luna, XRP, Algo, ADA, all those top ones. All those there, you can kind of swing trade back and forth because there's very good volume on them. All right. And if you're going to get down to the hella low time frames, volume becomes important. But other than that, I don't particularly care for volume. Ashley Vandermeer, what's up? Yo from Brazil. Fam, just dropping in for smash that like and say hi, bedtime. Great to see you, Ashley. I know you're down there doing your thing. Glad to see it. And I hope you have a great time down there. The boogeyman checks under his bed for Chuck Norris at night. Grant's stupid. That's pretty good. So yeah, Luna appears to be failing a bit here. Hold the trend line and buckle up for more. But right now, everything's kind of pointing down on it. All right. All the indicators are rolling over. So it's going to be a no on Luna for me for now, even though it's in the wait a minute zone. That's not good enough. AVAX. There we go, Keith. Learn how to spell. Very jumbled chart here. All the moving averages are balling up. I like that. The problem is we're under the pivot and under the trend line. So until we get up over this trend line, no thank you. I'm going to count my chips here very carefully. You see right now it's failing the 200. Although it did make that good jump yesterday and got over the 821, today would be the second close. Okay, today would be the second close, and it's a jumbled mess right here. So be careful. Walk softly and don't get suckered into a trade here. Yes, it looks good for the time being, but be very careful. I don't want to see this fail on you and burn you. It's still under the pivot, still under the trend line. One step at a time. Yes, the 821 looks good, but everything else, I don't know, the RSI looks not bad. We're getting some good confluence here, but not enough. Break the trend first. Till then, wait, pause, hang on, be smart. The percentage that you might make or lose isn't worth the risk for me. By the way, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a simp. Okay, let me look at that real quick, educated dummy. He says USD, JPY. I was on cable and UCAD, but I'm down for what you're talking about. Oh, yes. Look at that thing fucking run. Absolutely eating the Japanese yen alive. $1.18 over the Japanese yen. Goodness, that's almost 20% higher. Woof. Big dog money. That's great. Now, looks like this is going to come to an end because rarely do you see Forex run that hard. We're forming a bull flag at the top right now, pin it. But man, that thing ran really hard, really fast. What does the weekly look like? Yeah, that shit's never done this on the weekly. Boy, look at this go. My goodness. Is that a 786? What's the monthly? I never look at monthly on the Forex because it's so fast. Now let's go from down here. Now, tough call. 786, dude. Be careful here. It's going to get sniped out. Watch out. Yeah, I think this is probably going to pull back, and the U.S. is going to lose a little here because it went so far so fast. Rarely do you see a chart do that. That's a very good looking chart. Educated dummy. Rarely does that ever happen with Forex. But I'll be very cautious I'll be more than happy to jump out of that and short that dollar on that one. Waves. Waves USD. Down to the daily. Yeah, everything's overbought right here, so be careful. In Sniper's Alley, yeah, making a lower high. Oof. Be careful. Yeah, this could break out, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, everything's screaming high here. Everything's saying maybe take some profits. Be smart. Don't over risk it. What do I know though, right? Keeps the cent. While it is a buy and it is way up there, I'd be very cautious here. For me, I would take some profits. Everything's screaming high. It went too far too fast. It's gonna need to breathe. Seek. I don't know about this chart. I'm gonna move on from this one. I've not seen this asset before. I have to look at this one later. Let's go to Solana. Oh, all right. Solana's the fallen knife. Can't do it. Can't do it. You got multiple trend line failures here. Just this one right here doesn't look super great. See that? Not excellent. Not excellent. Immediately gives me pause, okay? I don't like the fact that it's under the pivot and the trend line and all the indicators are sideways at best. Kind of gives me pause and makes me think that's going to fall farther. Jeremy Monroe, what's up, brother? He's awake. I'm certain she's got some high quality H2O down there with her. Amir, sir, be kind to do the MRI chart. We can look at it. I got a bunch of them lined up though. It's great. Sunburn is F. Let's go. I've never been to Brazil. That sounds interesting though, and I'd like to see Rio. I think. I know I heard it's a mess down there though. As a water scientist, you probably got your hands full. Kava. I believe Kava's been a mover. I have a peek at this the other day. Oh no, KNC had been the mover. Yeah, this is the old buy that I made on KNC. I never erased it. Where I bought $3,000 worth and rode this up. Ha! I never took it off. What an idiot. Yeah. You've got not quite enough here to work off of, but it is trying. It hasn't quite broken trend yet, but it does seem to have tried to find a bottom right in here. See that? Let's see what happens here. This could fail, but man, it's trying pretty hard. I just need to see it get over this pivot and the trend line at the same time. I can erase this. This is old. It needs to get over this pivot and the trend line at the same time. I'd be more comfortable if it closed over 336 to de-risk here a little bit. That's good divergence on Kava on the MACD. It's got good divergence on the RSI. I don't hate any of this. I just need to see you break a couple more levels and move up a little more. H-bar. H-bar. Same situation. Very close, but not good enough. 92 people on here, by the way. 89 likes. If you're on here, go hit like for me. Might as well. Why not? Hit subscribe and the notification bell too. Otherwise, bro, you're trash. Why are you watching and not liking? Don't be that guy. Be this guy. Be a rocket man. Yeah, H-bar is still a falling knife. It does have a base right here, and I like to see that. See that right there? How it's kind of all hanging out right here. Man, that's a good pinch point, but just it needs to prove it for me first. Give me a trend line break. It's so close, but it hasn't done it yet. And we can talk about how, man, it looks good, but it's just not quite there yet. It looks to me like it's got a couple more days of sideways. Almost seems like everything's waiting for April, doesn't it? Kind of looks like it all wants to wait till Q2 before something happens. And if that's the case, let's wait, all right? Let's wait. I don't want to see anybody get burned here, okay? ALBA. Alba Minerals. Good run up. Good trend break. I just saw this pop up real quick in the comments over there. Nah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But be careful. It's trying to fail here. Trying to fail. If you're going to buy this, get your good stop loss in here under this trend line. Don't be a fool. Set a stop loss on everything, okay? Let's look at MRI real quick. Misspelled that. Oh, My Rewards International. Or is it MRI? Nah. I need to see some more here. Um, this isn't good enough for me to. This isn't good enough for me to chase. I don't have enough data to chase it. No, I don't have enough data to chase it. Can't do that one. GRT. There we go. Right there. Ah, broken trend, it appears, and it's back testing. Excellent. This is what we want to see some other charts to do right here, folks. Look at that. Broke trend. Excellent. Now you're on the pivot testing it. It may come down here and test the trend line. That wouldn't be the end of the world. MACD's trying to go bullish. RSI's already got really spiky and started to come back down here and do what I was saying the other ones would do a minute ago. Okay. Hasn't quite done it yet. Wait a second. What happened? How did I get fancy? He said, Keith getting fancy. What did I do? It said, oh, no, it's probably a shitter then. If I have to chart it on Dex Tools or Dex Screener, I try not to buy those. And the reason is most of them are scams. And I try not to put scams on the live stream and give free press to them. GRT has broken trend. If you're going to get in this, set a stop loss and be careful because it may back test this trend and it may jog sideways on you, okay? One step at a time. Good breakout levels are 46 cents. It needs to break and hold 48 cents. I'm sorry. And that would open up 59, 63, and 70 cents. But it hasn't done that yet. So be very careful here. I don't want to see it get burned. A lot of these charts look bad, and this is one of them that doesn't. So I'm actually going to circle this one because it looks better than most. That was GRT. Maker, man, it's so close, but it hasn't broken that trend yet. Or has it? Looky there. Some of you guys are learning here and you're finding stuff. Excellent play here. It broke the pivot and the trend at the same time. All your indicators are starting to turn up. Excellent. Got a little spiky on the RSI. What does my moving averages say? All the moving averages are balled up. One at a time. Let's see if it can break these moving averages one at a time. Tough nut to crack will be the 200 MA here at 24.35. That may come all the way down to 22.80 by the time it averages out. It may jog sideways, but either way, this doesn't look bad. Just be careful. We may get a back test here, okay? Oh, it's a dog coin? That's even worse, bro. Thank you, Nail Limbo. Rune. We're moving right through these pretty well, I think. Sorry, China Matt. By the way, if you guys don't know, after the stream, China Matt takes a timestamp and puts it with the stream in the live stream section. So everyone can just zoom to the time that they want to see and find the coin that I talked about at the time. 3 more likes for 100, by the way. If you're on here, hit the like button, man. 3 more for 100. How cool is that? Come on. Get over 100 for multiple streams in a row. Rune. Shoot. There we go. Also, for the unlimited people, we'll have a Zoom after this. Be ready. All right. Rune trying to break through the 200 moving average cleanly. That typically doesn't happen. So there may be some short-term failures here. RSI is overbought. See that? Be careful. We may get some failures here. And 737 would be where I set my stop loss. I would have probably set a trailing stop loss on this one and moved it on up with it because that's the 50 fib as well. So 737 is probably going to get back tested here. I would be careful here. Man, it could keep going. Don't get me wrong. And if it does, $9 poses a heavy target because everything's already a little bit overbought. I expect some pullbacks as it's hitting the 200 moving average. But one of the better looking charts we've seen thus far. 103. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Makes 3 new accounts. That's pretty good. No, I mean, Liam, 95% of them are scams. Not all of them. There are 5% that aren't. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I try to avoid it. I think you understand that by saying, but I hear you. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, Radio Rice. That's actually a good idea. Is Telos a scam? Genuine question. Not trying to promote. Was looking into them and they're Layer 1 blockchain. I'll have to look into it. I have no idea. I have to get the guys on it and see. I've never even heard of it. It takes me about 10 minutes, though, to find out whether it's a scam or not. And I know that sounds dickish, but let's be real. If you've got a $5 website and a $10 blockchain, I don't need to know about how many millions of dollars you managed to get. It's a big difference. No, we haven't, Stefano. We're getting there, though. What's up, Ali? Let's go to Zeal. Zeal is one of these that I want to buy, but I'm not going to do it. I set an alert right here for buy, but gosh, it keeps hitting it and it hasn't given me a solid go yet. Until I get that solid go, I'm not going to do it. And it looks like it's going to jog all the way to this trend line. So I'm not going to be able to buy, but I really want to, but it's getting emotional for me. So I'm probably not going to do it now. I'll probably reduce my buy from 8,000 way down to 2,000 because it's not doing what I want to see it do. And because of that, I want to back out and wait. Just don't want to risk it. Still not a buy here close. Everything's kind of trying to break trend and get there. Just hasn't done it yet. Same situation where things are moving sideways. Not good enough for me on Zeal. I want to buy it, but I can't. Stackos. Let's pull up CoinTrader. Let's go to Stackos. Yes, I know. Volume's on there. My computer restarted, so let me get this stupid shit off. There we go. No indicators, just strictly the chart here. We see that we're bouncing around on this support level. That's good. If it can hold this support level right here around 77 cents, that's a good sign. Prove it. Hasn't proven it yet that it can, but doesn't look bad either. However, we do not have a buy signal. Everything here still tells us sell. If you're buying this, it's high risk at best, so be careful. I don't want to see you get suckered in here to something that's not going to work out. Pull the trend line on, you can see that's going down clearly. All right. And if we back up a little bit and we do it from the toss, from the highest point at the top, we can see that we've also got a trend going like this. That's not good enough either. If you say, no, that's not it, Keith, it needs to go down farther, then we have a fallen wedge that still hasn't broken. So let's get here. I know, right, Cheyenne? That's why I don't chart that one anymore. Yet another scam that I don't want to bring up anymore because I hate giving scams free press. Sucks. The Stackos is close, but not quite. Okay. Leadhead said, be right back. Hop into the alt account. Near. Okay, maybe if we have time. Hang on. All right, let's go to QNT. That was next on the list. Still hasn't broken trend. I know this is a broken record, but I can't bullshit, guys. I can't do it. Not gonna bullshit you. 200 moving average just started appearing in February. Everything's lined out correctly, but we need to start breaking trend lines one by one. There's another trend line up here. Hasn't broken it either. All the indicators look sideways. Yeah. Just do something for me here. Show me something. It's under the 8, 21, and 50 all at the same time right here. Looks like it's going to fail down to S1 to me. That would be around $97. If it fails these and fails to break trend, it's going down to $97. So no thanks on Quant. DAG. Similar, and just not good enough. It's trying, but it's just not good enough. All these moving averages are balled up. That's not bad, but they're going to continue to tighten more as this jogs toward the trend line. It hasn't broken trend yet under the pivot, under the moving averages. No good 821 cross. It's trying to go back down now. It had a good cross, but it got stuck on the moving averages. RSI is failing back down to 50. Everything here is saying stop. So I'm going to stop and say, no, not right. Not right now. So many look the same, not broken trends yet. Thank you. What's up, fan? Looking lumber sexual as frig, Keith. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Chad. Yeah, the beard's coming in. Beard's coming in fairly well, right? Not perfect, but it's coming in fairly well. By the way, me and Steven the Calculator Guy have a video coming out tomorrow, roughly 2 or 3 o'clock is when we release it. It'll be cross-platformed on both of our YouTube channels and both of our Twitter accounts. So be looking for that. It'll be out tomorrow. Thank you, guys. HNT. Let's click on that. Click. All right, tits move happening right here between the 100 and the 200, and you're under the 50 and under the pivot. This could come up here and test at least 25 bucks. Looks fully plausible to me as your 8 and 21 has crossed, has not quite crossed, but you got two good closes over it. I like that. Give me the cross as some confirmation. Indicators look similar as everything else, spiking up with a little bit of retest coming up. I'd like to see it get all the way up here to this crossing. May not do it as it hasn't broken trend yet, folks. Careful. Careful. Break some trends. Come on. So close yet so far away. Don't get suckered in. Don't get suckered in. EOS. Same situation on EOS. Already had these lines drawn. Red trend line, no bueno. You're almost good. You had two closes over the 8 and 21, but now it's starting to fill back down in the wait a minute zone. Still okay, but you haven't got an 821 cross yet. Not quite. Dea says, "Sup Keith, can you take a look at Harmony 1 if not already?" I haven't yet, but I may not have time. I have to do it next stream because I still got some other ones on the list. Nice. Okay, bet. Looks like they're competing against Sol 88 ETH, but not yet. Been following from over a few months. Either way, thanks for the time out to respond. You're welcome. Would love to see your charting in the near future. Oh yeah. Just keep up. Just keep up. Frank says 2 beards. That's right. If we have time, we'll do MXC. I'm not sure we have time because I still got some other ones on the list to get through here. I'm not doing that one. This one's off. Near. Yeah, EOS is not quite ready either. Close, but not there. Near looks better than some. Again, trapped. Balled up on the moving averages. I like that it's over the 200. That's good. And this MACD is closer than the other ones to the midline, but not there yet. Same thing on the RSI. You got some divergence here, but it's like a pennant right over top of the 50. Not a terrible look. Don't get me wrong. Just give me something else to cheer for here. It's close, but not there yet. It's just a couple days away. One Harmony. We do have time. No, One Harmony is a falling knife still. Under trend, under 821, under all the moving averages. All the indicators are either sideways or down. No, thank you on this one. I can't say yes on this one. However, your moving averages have lined out correctly. If you look, you've got, oh shit, wrong one. You've got 8, 21, 50, 100, 200 in the downward fashion. This means we're going down or sideways. Slowly, we can try to break these one by one, but nothing's going to happen quickly, okay? Nothing's going to happen quickly. It's going to suck. It's going to be a slow grind at best. And why do we know that? Because we've seen this price action before. We've seen what happens when these things get stuck under the moving averages. They act as barriers and they won't let you go through, okay? That sucks. Dot, I have on the list already. Let's look at Dot. Polkadot. Over the 821, trying to break the 50. Better than some. Close on the MACD, but not quite there. Knife still falling a bit here. We may have broken trend. Man. If we did, it's ever so slightly. So be careful if you're going to buy this. Stop loss under the 21 EMA around $17.75. Tight stop losses. Tight risk rewards here, okay? My risk is so small on some of these on purpose. I'm not going to risk it because some charts on the high time frame just simply don't look bullish, okay? And because of that, I can't bite. MXC. We got a couple more minutes here. We're almost out of time. Oh, good call on MXC. Look at this. You got a good clean move right here. I like that. Everything's lined out correctly on the correct form on your moving averages. 8, 21, 50, 100, 200, all in the correct order. Everything here is telling you she's going to keep going, except the RSI is a little high. I don't like that. We haven't made a higher high just yet. It's close. It's close. Weekly speaking, yeah, we're still going. It's overbought, but it may have some legs left in it. Again, tight stop losses here. I don't fully trust these charts. I would set a stop loss at 9 cent flat and maybe, 8.7. That's a long way off, though. That's 12%. That's what it would take here. I take a 12%. I take a 12% loss here. Oh, Terry's here, everybody. Welcome, Terry. Welcome back. Don't overinvest. Thank you, Ignacio. Last one is going to be Rose for Juan Pablo. We're just out of time for everything else. We went through a lot of charts tonight. Did a lot less talking than normal, which I think is good because I don't think people want to sit here and hear me babble. Who wants to hear a dude with a big beard babble? They just want to see your beard and touch it. Yes, they want to touch it. They want to touch it. That's a rocket comment. Stupid gifts, dude. Ignacio says I'm bullish on USDT. Okay. All right, so same situation here. You got a tits move, 50 crossing the 200. That's a death cross. But I'm not afraid of death crosses. I think all that's mumbo jumbo. 821, no thank you. MACD, still in the bearish zone, but moving up. RSI sideways. Again, everything looks sideways at best. The knife's still falling a bit here on Rose. Yes, you have a tits move, but nothing confirmed yet. So we already went through Luna. Looks like it's pulling back a little bit to me, Terry. There is a trend line there, but I'm not sold on it holding that trend line. Now, that's been an hour. You guys are awesome. Thank you all very much for showing up. You don't have to be here, but you come. And I appreciate that shit. It means the world to me that so many people show up here and want to learn technical analysis, and they don't just want to sit around and bullshit. They want to learn. People want more information. They want more data, and I love that. It's less about moon soon and more so about, hey man, do these things look like a buy or sell? If that's the case, am I going to lose money or sell money, or what's going to happen? And you guys are getting better at it. I know you're getting better at it because I talked to some of you personally, and while you may not be fully confident yet, you're seeing it. And if you're seeing it, you're going to start using it. And if you start using it, you get better at it. And when you get better at it, we all get better together. So listen, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. I can't do this without y'all. Y'all mean the world to me. No bullshit. Thank you all very much. If you would, please be back for the next one. I'll be here on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday every week unless I tell you I won't be. Y'all are awesome. In the words of the late, great, notorious B.I.G., you could have been anywhere in the world, folks. But you're here with me. I appreciate that. We'll see y'all on the next stream. Y'all be good. Peace.